Hey everybody, Rory from ANSgear. We're going to take a look at the Empire battle-tested G36 Slice. So this is, there's a couple different versions of this gun that you can order through the website. We're going to look at the basic one, and then we're going to just tell you what comes with the other couple versions that we do carry. So here's our box. I've already pulled everything out of the box. The only thing that's left inside the box is barrel sleeve, O-rings and Allen keys, and then your manual. Now there's a very basic paper manual inside there that just gives you the bare minimum of how to make your gun work. The rest of it is on a CD, so throw that in your computer, you can fire it up there, or you can go to paintballsolutions.com and just download the manual on a PDF. Either way, or just look at it right on your computer. Any way you want to do it. So these are the parts you're going to get. You're going to get your gun. When you get this gun, the stock will be attached to it already. It does not, it does come off, but it will not be off in the box. Feed neck, foregrip, top rail, shroud, and barrel. We'll start with the gun itself. And we'll talk about what the Slice is or how it's different than just a normal like A5 or something like that. Internally, they're going to be very, very similar to each other. Externally, how you can access some of those parts is a little bit different. Stock is going to fold open and snap down. To get it to close back up, pull it down, and fold it over. Now it does not slide back and forth or anything like that. It is in one static position when it is open. Standard ASA steel braided line up through the top. You do have a safety lever on and off right there. Top cocking system, pull the charging handle back to cock the gun. Make sure your safety is in the off position and pull the trigger. This magazine serves no purpose other than either something to hold on to or something to just look pretty. You can take it off. You take those two bolts off right there. You can pop it off, put something else on there in its place. It's up to you. But it is not a storage compartment. It doesn't, it's not mag fed. None of those things are on it. Velocity adjustment through the side right there. Screw it in to decrease velocity, back it out to increase velocity. And it's pretty straightforward as far as guns go. Now, what is unique about this gun and why it's called the Slice, this quick release pin that you see right here, you can pop this pin out like so, and you can fold the top of the gun open. Now obviously you can't do this with a barrel on it or with any of the accessories on it right here. So if you're going to open it up, it is easier to take everything off and then pop the lid right open. Now this gives you access to a couple of things. You can take the barrel adapter out. You can take the linkage arm out. You can take the bolt out. That's it. You're not going to get the power tube assembly out because it is bolted in right here, and the line coming up through the bottom threads into it through here. The hammer assembly, you might be able to get it out if you really pulled on it and bent the guide rod and spring. I wouldn't recommend it though. You can pull it back. You could probably change this O-ring out from this position. You could pull it off of there, get a new one on, and put it back into position. But I would not recommend trying to get the whole hammer assembly out without taking the power tube out. It's up to you. You could do it if there's a little pin right here. If you knock the pin out, took the stock off the back, then you could easily just slide this thing right out. Wouldn't be so big of a deal. But if you're gonna leave the stock on, don't try to get this out of there. It's just, you could potentially bend this piece or anything like that. It's not worth it. But at least it gives you access to the bolt. You can clean it up or you get paint inside here or whatever. It gives you access to that. So we will put it back together. Put our bolt on. We'll put our barrel adapter in there. And then we will line everything up. Put our linkage arm back in. Drop that back into place. And then we'll close it up. This little pin right here locks into the charging handle that is up here. So you want to make sure that this is vertically up and down, not over to the side like that, because it will not go in. You won't be able to close it off. So let's see if we got it. No, we need to come over a little bit more. There we go. Now we're going to put our quick pin through and snap it all back into place. Make sure that we're working. So we're good. So that's what the gun is. That's why it's called the Slice, because of the way it does open up like that. Now as far as the features and the accessories you can put onto it, this piece, you don't have to put the shroud on there. You could just thread that on. It's A5 threaded. You could roll that right in there. But it does look cool with the shroud, and that's why it's called the G36. The shroud just slides right on, just like that. And when you put the barrel on, it makes everything kind of solid up on there. So it makes it nice and rigid and secure. So we're on there. This isn't going to come off of there. If I pulled really hard this direction, even then I can't get it off. It's being held in place by the barrel right here. So don't worry about that thing just sliding right off the end right there. It is apex ready on the front, so you could throw an apex on there if you want to. Now, as far as the pieces that go on the top, we've got our feed neck adapter. There's a little slot cut in the rail system right here that gives us a section to put this on. There's a push button on the back right here that retracts the locking pin. Just put it on there, slide it over. Make sure we've lined it up with our feed neck hole, and it goes right on there. It does our clamp, so you can adjust it to tighten down onto whatever loader you're putting on. Top rail system has the locking pins on the back, or the feet that grab onto it. Easiest way to do this is going to be loosen this part up on the back. You don't go too far that the nut falls off of there. Keep that on. There we go. Loosen this one up a little bit more. We're going to drop this first front part into this groove that you see right here, and we'll be able to slide it forward from there. So drop it in, slide it forward all the way up to the front, and then we can push this piece down on the back right here. So we'll kind of open this up a little bit more so that it fits on, and then we can, oh, we lost one of the nuts again. Put that through there. And tighten that down. And then take our foregrip. And we can slide it on there too. Obviously you would slide that further back, lock it all down, but that's gonna go like that. Now this is just the standard G36 slice version. They make two other versions. There's a Breech and Clear version, and there's a night mission version. The Breech and Clear version is going to come just as you see it right here. It's going to come with a different foregrip. Looks like this. So that one's going to go on there. Obviously you would probably replace that one. And then it comes with the tactical laser and the coiled pressure switch cord. Now that's the Breech and Clear version. And then there's a night mission version, which still comes with the same foregrip, but instead of coming with the laser, it comes with a tactical flashlight with the pressure switch as well. So those are the couple of different versions that you can get. The standard version, the slice version, the night mission version, or the Breech and Clear version. They all come with kind of some different setups. So definitely a lot of options that you can put on this gun, a lot of rails, you can mount stuff to it. So check it out. The G36 slice, standard version, night mission version, Breech and Clear version, all available through the website. Order yours now through ANSgear.com.